This segment is sponsored by HCA Virginia, who recently opened Northern Virginia's newest freestanding emergency room, Tysons Emergency. It's a campus of Reston Hospital Center that's located in the heart of Tysons. We spoke to Kimberly Riley-O'Bannon, who is the Director of Emergency Services, who explains the common summertime issues that the ER is prepared to handle. Kimberly, it's so great to meet you. I want to know a little bit more about your background. How did you get into the healthcare system?
So approximately 30 years ago, I decided I wanted to be a medical assistant. I wasn't sure if I wanted to go to college yet, so I figured that would be the best way to enter into the healthcare realm. And so that was 30 years ago, and probably about 10 years into my healthcare career, I decided, it's time to go back and be a registered nurse. And then I went on to be a postpartum nurse, and it's a happy place to be, but not a very exciting place to be. So emergency medicine is where I landed.
What do you always wish that people would know before they show up at the ER? Is there advice that we should know before we make that trip?
Sure. So one of the things I think is important to do is find out the wait times for that particular ER that you're going to, because you want to know how long it may be before you see a provider. I think that's pretty important. You don't want to come in with your emergency and find out you have to wait 4 hours.
I know there's like the nurses wear different colored scrubs. Is that right? Or the staff
Yes.
there? What's that all about?
Absolutely. So it could be a little bit confusing. You come into the healthcare institution and you see all these people with all these different color scrubs. So here at Tysons Emergency, we basically have two different color scrubs. We have navy blue, which is what I'm wearing right now, which is for the registered nurses. And then we have black, which is what our imaging staff wears. And our imaging staff, they take care of performing the CTs, the x-rays, and the ultrasounds. And then, of course, we have our security staff that are in their security uniforms.
Yeah. I think another reason when you're talking about the wait times and things that some people might not go to an ER is the insurance, and they say, I don't have insurance, I'm not going. Do you take insurance, or not do you take insurance, do you take people who don't have insurance?
Yes, we do.
Okay.
Your ability to pay or not pay has no bearing on us taking care of it. We're an emergency department, and we are here to take care of your needs, your healthcare needs.
I know you've seen so much over your career, which your expertise lends perfectly to an ER. What are some of the cases and people that you see, especially during the summertime?
So we see a lot of sprained ankles, not motorcycle accidents, but car accidents. More people are out and about. And when that happens, you're going to end up with more things that come into the ER. But we'll see things like dehydration, exhaustion, sprained ankles. Those are kind of your summertime ailments that may show up in the ER. And then you have your illnesses that will come in any time of the year. We'll see chest pains, belly pains, things of that nature.
That's funny. When I was telling you about my daughter, I felt like her symptoms weren't severe enough. When you hear ER, you think, oh, I don't think we actually are ER level. Is there a difference between that and trying to go to an urgent care?
So we are 24/7. Your urgent care at best maybe 12 to 14 hours, and then they're going to close for the night. They're not going to be open overnight. We do have CT, X-ray, ultrasound. Your typical urgent care will not have that. We will take you whether you have insurance or not. Typically, your urgent care will require some form of payment up front, and we do not.
Wow, many differences there. Good to know which one when you're making that choice, because it's always at a time that's not convenient and you're nervous and wondering what's going on. Kimberly, thank you so much again. We appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.
And to find more information about the new freestanding Tysons Emergency Room and view wait times, you can visit tysonsemergency.com or simply go to tysonser.com.